Today we will demonstrate how to use one of our diagnostic tool. We call it the MultiTester. Okay, so in your chapter 3, we discuss the basic electricity. So it is also very important for us to know how to use this MultiTester, at least on its basic, okay, that we can use in our PC troubleshooting. I have here also a power supply. Okay, so we will be learning today what are the voltages of each of the color that we have here. Okay, so to start with, let's start first on how and learn on how to use our MultiTester. As you can see, our MultiTester is having two probes, so one red and one black. So basically, our main convention, the red is going to our positive, okay, and the black is going to our common or to our negative part. So there are two or three, okay, probe locations in your MultiTester. So this one, if we will be measuring voltages, okay, so N, okay, we have the omega symbol there, which is for resistance, okay. So another one is the common or the ground, and here if we will be measuring, okay, amperes or current, okay, so we need to put this red going to our 10 ampere, okay. So this one is being used by most of electricians, okay, on measuring high current, okay, connectivity. So here we will not be using this one, so we will just be using the basic one, okay. So let's learn first the different conventions or different positions of our pointer here, okay. So first one here is, okay, you will see here 200M, 220, 200, and 500. These are measurements for our DC voltages, okay. So as you see there is one, okay, colors white, okay, which has 500 and 200. So these two are measuring our AC, okay, or alternating current voltages, okay. So next to this one are the measurements for our ampere or current, okay, so which we will not be able to demonstrate right now here, okay. Also here, after this portion, we do have, okay, we do have the resistance measurements, okay. So we do have different value there, okay. So this side is your for current measurement, this part is for our DC voltages, and that too there is for, okay, this two is for our AC voltages. Okay, let's start with the resistance. So this one is a what they call a continuity testing. So in our PC troubleshooting, sometimes we'll not be able to power up our computer. It's maybe because there are some problems with our power cable. Okay, so you can use your MultiTester here just to check your continuity of your, okay, power cable, okay. So just like this one, so let's have, okay, so if I want to test the continuity of this, okay, so the two parts here of your, this is the other end, okay, this is the other end, and this is the one we are going to put in the outlet. So if I want to measure okay, continuity of the side. So I can check, okay, this two here, okay. So as you can see, so if you hear that sound, so it means there is a continuity here. On the other side, so there is also a continuity, so it means nothing is disconnected on that part. Okay, so let's try on the other end. So we cannot hear anything from here. Let's go back on the other end. So we can hear something there. Let's go back on the other side. Nothing. So it means one line here is not working. Okay, so that one you can check whether you have continuity or not. Okay, now in terms of measuring the voltages, so most of this colors in terms of our power supply are all DC voltages. Okay, so it means that in our multi-tester we need to use parts from here. Okay, so we will try to connect. So this one is not advisable, okay, but for the purpose of this demonstration, we will be, okay, switching the power supply. So you will see the fan there. Okay, we will be switching the power supply using the green color here and any ground, okay, to switch our power supply. Okay, so we have the green is there. Okay, you will see this green color here. This is also to check whether your power supply is powering, okay, powering on. So we will put the jumper here and one jumper to the block, to the ground. So as you can see, our fan, okay, is moving. So it means there is a current flowing towards our power supply. Okay, so let's start on measuring, okay, our DC voltages, so that you will also know what are the different voltages of our power supply. Okay, first let's have the Molex connector. So in Molex connector we have yellow, black, and we have the red. Okay, so let's measure first the red. So positive. So make sure that you need to turn your, okay, pointer of your multi-tester, okay, to a certain value which is greater than to the value that you're testing. Okay, so it's very important, otherwise you might damage your multi-tester. So if you don't know the voltage of what you're measuring, better to put it on the highest value position. Okay, on the highest value position of the multi-tester. So let's say I still don't know the voltage, so make sure, okay, the color one is the positive and the black one is your negative. So we will put the black. Okay, so you see there we have 005, so it's quite very low in terms of the voltage, so we can measure it in 200. Okay, so the value of the red color is 5. Okay, so it means this is 5 volts. So let's make it lower. Okay, so that's 5.0. So this makes our DC voltage of the red color of your power supply, okay, measured to 5 volts. So you cannot go further to 2 because you know already that the value is 5. Okay, so let's measure the yellow. So I'll put the positive to the yellow code, and the other one is there. So here it goes. So we have yellow is 12 volts. Okay, so that is 12 volts. So let's check here in some of the other colors, as we have violet. Okay, also yellow, they are all the same. We have also orange. Okay, we have green, we have blue. So let's measure first the orange one. So let's put it here on the orange. Okay, so you can use any ground. So I'll just put the ground here because I cannot insert the probe towards to our motherboard power connector. Okay, so I'll put the black on the other side so that I can demonstrate the color orange. Okay, so any common ground you can use in terms of the power supply. So they are all connected. So I'll pick the orange here. So orange. So what's the value of the orange? So in our tester, it's around 3.3. Okay, so that's orange. So let's check the violet. So violet is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So violet is also 5 volts. Okay, so let's go to pink. It has pink there. Okay, but it is connected also to the red, so it means it is 5 volts. No connection. So this is no connection. Yeah, 5 volts. Okay, so blue is there. Okay, blue. So let's try blue. Okay, so look at that one. In your multi-tester, you are seeing negative 11.9. So this is the negative value of, okay, the 12 volts. Okay, so blue is negative 12. What else do we have? We have here a gray color. Okay, so gray color is on the pip part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so gray color is also 5 volts. Okay, so that's how you're going to, okay, check. So if you want to check also this one, so let's try the yellow here. If we can hit that one. Okay, so you see the multi-tester is measuring 12 volts. Okay, so also with the red, so that's 5 volts. So any of the colors from your power supply has the same value in terms of the DC voltage. Okay, so yellow is 12, red is 5. So we still have brown here. So let's try the brown. Okay, on the 4-pin power connector. So let's try brown. Okay, brown also has 12 volts based on the multi-tester. Okay, 12. Okay, so those are the different voltages of our power supply. Okay, and one more. Okay, how to check your AC current, which is not there in our curriculum, but let's have also demonstrate that one. So I will be removing this one. Okay, so as you can see, this cable, no, make sure that safety must be observed because this is an AC power. Okay, so you might be electric shock in terms of this one. So I want to measure the current or the voltage running towards to this outlet. Okay, so let's put a stand so that you can see the multi-tester. Okay, so very important is for you to change again the position of your multi-tester. So this time I'm going to measure on the alternating current. Okay, so let me focus that one. So look at the probe. Okay, so I'll be measuring here. So a while ago I used this side, which is DC. So now I'm going to use this two, which is AC or alternating current. So how to do that one? So there is no polarity in terms of the AC. Okay, so you just need to measure both sides and see the current here is measuring around 235 volts. Okay, so in the middle here it's a common ground, so you cannot measure anything there. Okay, so that's why it's 0. So because 1 is in the common ground, so even you're going to put 1 here or here. Okay, so this one is having it's the same, it's having 135. Okay, so this is 0 because it is 1 is being grounded. Okay, and the other one is having a measures of 236. Okay, so this two is live, this two is live, and the other side is 0. Okay, so that's how you're going to measure AC, or if you want to measure also on the wall outlet, so that's how you're going to measure that one. Okay, so there is the how to use the multi-tester. Thank you very much for listening.